Hi everyone, and welcome to my short presentation showcase for the Legal Clinic unit. I did my placement at the Pine Rivers Community Legal Service. Just before I start, in the interest of time, I won't be reading everything that is written on my slides. However, I do invite you to pause the video and read what I have written to have a better understanding of my experience at Pine Rivers. Now, the Pine Rivers Community Legal Service is a not-for-profit community legal center located in Strathpine North. It consists of a small team of solicitors, volunteers, and students who work in several areas of law, including domestic violence, family law, peace and good behavior orders, wills and estates, and more. Now, the solicitors are also the DV duty lawyer at the Pine Rivers Magistrates Court. They provide free legal advice to the aggrieved and previously to the respondents. Now, my role in this placement is the assistant to the duty lawyer. Now, how does Pine Rivers impact the community and public? Now, because Pine Rivers is a CLC, legal advice given to clients are free. This enables members of the community or public who cannot afford to retain a solicitor or barrister to obtain free legal advice regarding their issues. However, this is just a small role Pine Rivers plays in the community. Looking at the bigger picture, Pine Rivers empowers clients and provides them with moral support to face the difficulties of domestic violence. And I find this really important, especially in a time where domestic violence is more prevalent than it should be. Now, this empowerment and support is not only to parties of the dispute. It doesn't only include the aggrieved and the respondents, it also extends to family members and friends who are undoubtedly affected by the existence of a DV matter. Now, what exactly is a day like with Pine Rivers? Well, I get in between 8 to 8:15 a.m. in the morning, and I prepare all the necessary paperwork for court. At court, I conduct the admin work for solicitors, such as getting clients to fill out advice forms, calling them out, etc. Previously, I would have to photocopy the client's legal paperwork, such as notice of adjournments, TPOs, variations, affidavits. But since I started, there has been a restructure in court in terms of resources, and now they do limit access to the court registry office for photocopying unless it is absolutely necessary. Now, I do sit in on advice sessions with the solicitors when it doesn't get too busy outside. And I would usually be the one who liaises with the court support staff and the duty lawyer for the respondent for any negotiations. Now, when I'm at the office, I conduct legal research on case law and legislation, and this would include looking into the Domestic and Family Violence Protection Act. I sometimes sit in with client appointments, draft legal documents if required, such as wills, undertakings, or parenting plans. How has my time at Pine Rivers affected me, and what are the skills I have developed from my placement there? From a practical point, this placement has given me the opportunity to improve on my legal research skills, build on legal analysis and problem-solving capabilities, and obviously how to manage time efficiently, especially when I'm the only student doing my placement there when it used to be a job share between two students. I also had the opportunity to develop networking capabilities through meeting new people in court, and I'm sure this is the same for most of you who are doing this placement. Importantly, undertaking this placement gave me insight on how to effectively engage with clients that are in an emotionally vulnerable position, with stress, anger, depression, and whatnot circling in the room. And this was done through listening and observing how solicitors conduct interviews and how to best give legal advice. I.e., you sort of develop people skills that are undoubtedly invaluable and applicable in the future. Now, how has Pine Rivers affected my future career? Now, Pine Rivers has taught me a lot of things, and this goes beyond practical legal skills and what I'm about to say. It has taught me the importance of pro bono work and the gravity of the impact this has in the community. Now, I'm not afraid to say that my placement at Pine Rivers has paved an alternative career path for me aside from the typical corporate lawyer, and I am seriously considering this as a career for me in the future. Now, as a final thought, I do want to thank the lovely people at Pine Rivers for welcoming me into their team and giving me the opportunity to work with them closely. I would also like to thank the teaching staff of LLB463 for making placements like this happen for students. They are an invaluable experience, and I do recommend anyone to undertake this unit. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my showcase. Do leave comments down below, and thank you.